Nice one. Cheers. And then, have you lost the rings yet? I feel like I'm about to lose mine.
Thank you. He needs all the luck in the world.
She does.
I said he's punching above his weight. I said, don't run him back.
Congratulations! Nice when you've done it.
Well done, marriage. Yeah.
Too late. Well, hang on, Helen, I saw you cop a feel of his ass at the end. Couldn't help yourself.
It was disgusting. I can't believe you grabbed his ass immediately as soon as you're married.
What is that, Seth?
It's a camera.
Yeah, all right.
Dozy bastard.
Moving picture.
A move on pictures of cheers, guys. Great to see you. This place.
I'm glad I filmed you saying that.
What did you say?
My boobs come right out.
Yeah, that's on tape.
Hooray!
Silver shadowy.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Look at him, being a gentleman.
What is that?
It's a video camera.
Is it?
I'm making a video.
Being a gentleman, he's my son, so you've got to do it.
Yes, both these things are true.
Make a noise.
No, right, this is a video, right? So this is like a fisheye lens. Go in your mouth. Get you in it.
No, he's got a shock.
Have you? I was wondering where that had gone.
First time you've been on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Got a message for the lovely couple.
Congratulations. I don't suppose anyone said that yet.
No.
I know what a bodice is. A front bodice even, because I actually ironed one. So anybody wants a front bodice iron later, ladies, come and do it. Class act. Yeah. Helen has really grown up quickly. It didn't seem long ago that she was running around the garden in Tyre Arrow when we lived in the Heath, with no knickers, and riding her police bike, peeing on the flower bed, and eating mud. Thankfully, she stopped eating mud.
And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the Davies family, actually. That's Frank, Marlene and Catherine. They've all been integral in making this happen and work today. You couldn't really hope to meet a nicer family. They're amazing, friendly, warm, open-minded and great fun. And I'm genuinely honoured to be part of that family now. I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you for making me so welcome from day one, even though I came round and drank all your beer, ate all your food. I'm hoping now, Marlene, and now I'm the official son-in-law, I'll be able to use the good towels in the bathroom. It's going to happen one day, Marlene. It's going to happen. I'll find her. I'd also like to thank my dad and Susan. Again, have been integral in making this day happen. We couldn't have done it without you. I'd like to thank you for putting up with me for all these years and having so much patience with me, especially at times when, you know, I set fire to the brand new kitchen. I ate all the food and I'd occasionally try and get into bed with you when I was drunk. That takes a certain kind of patience. I just wanted to say I love you both very much. Thank you. And I suppose the biggest thank you must go to my beautiful bride. Helen Marie Davies. Thanks for saying yes. Thanks for turning up today. About 4 years ago, I fell in love very quickly with a beautiful, intelligent, funny girl, and I was blown away to find out that she felt the same way. I felt and still feel like the luckiest man in the world. You're my best friend. You put a smile on my face every day, and I know we can face anything together in life together. I'm just so happy. You've made me absolutely so happy. I love how much fun we have together, and I know our future holds a lot of love, laughter, coaching, and trying out new dance moves to Bruce Springsteen in the kitchen. I just love you completely, Helen Davis.
Yes!
Two things stick in my memory. My son, which set the tone for many years to come, when he said his immortal words to me after I'd lent him £500 to settle a debt from a house they lived in Kincoid, which I thought was a bit above their station actually. And I thought that Jimmy Milford and Barrie living in Kincoid was all a bit too much for me. It was also a bit too much for the people in Kincoid. But when the bill had to be settled, my son asked me for 500 quid, which in those days was a little bit more than it's worth now. So I, being a father, and as Frank knows, I forked out the money and I went without food for a few days and without beer. And I paid the £500. And he said, "Don't worry, Pa," it's classic words, "don't worry, Pa, when my grant money comes through, I'll pay you back." Yeah, that's like saying, isn't it? Yeah, you will pull it out, won't you? Yes, of course, dear. So, when the grant money came through, it's all your mind's yourself. When the grant money came through, I said to Barrie, I said, "Well, son," I said, "you obviously you're a little bit cash rich now, you know." I said, "What about the 500? And he issued those immortal words to me that have stuck with me ever since. He said, "Pa, let's draw a line under it and move on." And then, of course, there was another evening when Jimmy Milford, when we walked back, we always used to go on a Christmas Eve, all the lads, we used to go, and we still do, but it's we go to the Plough on a Christmas Eve, and people drink too much, far too much, and a big crowd used to come back to our house and have ham and various sort of bread and feed and onions and God knows what else. And then one Christmas Eve, Jimmy Milford came back with a cat. A grey cat on his shoulder. Oh. And which I thought was hilarious at the time and quite amusing. But I had the cat for 8 years. I worked it out, and it cost me £3,000 in food bills and vets bills, thanks to Jimmy. The same cat, I might be said, another drunken night, that Jimmy came down the stairs absolutely bollock naked when my mother was sat in the chair, and all you had in front, between you, your nakedness, and my mother, was a cat in front of your parts. You don't remember that, no? My mother does. She still talks about it now. But those were joyous moments and made me very happy. But today is the proudest day of my life. And my son, who I adore, although he doesn't know it perhaps, has made me the happiest man in the world and the proudest man in the world. And I'm very, very happy because he's brought another wonderful person into our family, and her parents as well into our family, and I am so, so happy and proud, and that's what I'd like to leave it. Thank you very much indeed.
Let's go to fish in bed.
Kipper!
Thank you, have a great night. As Bryn said, actually, people come from all over. I know that actually some of Helen's relatives come from Cambridge. So, so, all over the world, all different worlds. I think Cambridge, along with Oxford, obviously one half of along with Oxford, you could say one half of the heart of the academic world. And we've also got Neil and Leanne, who've come from another part of the Celtic world, Ireland, and the New World represented here. We got Seth, who's travelled all the way from Australia. Yeah. And we've also got the third world actually represented here, because Becca, you're a Swansea fan, aren't you? I'd like to take this opportunity to point out to everyone, I'm sure you noticed as well, how beautiful and fantastically stunning that the bridesmaids look today. They were fantastic. They were Becca and Catherine look absolutely fantastic. And I'd like to say a personal thank you actually, because I wrote the speech a while ago, and if you turn up looking rough, I'd be standing here looking like a bit of an idiot, to be honest. In this left-hand side here, we've got, this is where you can say where you've been. So we got 4 places that apparently Globetrotter Barrie Weston has been. So the 4 places, we got, the first one is the Plough Public House in Whitchurch. The second one is, I remember, is the Ivor Davis Public House in Canton. And we've got the Cardiff City Stadium. Twice. And then in the middle, which is the first thing I remember, oh, it's perfect, I swear to God. The real essence of the man, shall we say. It's a post, his own words. Just pretended to be in mourning to get a parking spot in the cemetery. The then lowly, 2nd Division Cardiff City beat Leeds United in the FA Cup. 2002, when Barrie decided to walk home naked from the Butcher's Arms in Rubina. Just a couple of other facts that Bryn managed to miss was that the fact that it was about a mile or so he walked home, stopping only to see if there was a spare table in the Jubaraj curry house. They won because it was packed. And he did indeed go to the cost-cutter shop across the road from where he used to live. And he did indeed try and buy a crate of booze. In vain, trying to pay with his penis.
Do you accept this?
And I swear to God, the woman behind the till said, what'd she say, Bear?
I said, is that enough? And she looked at it and said, no.
Mae Barry'n anodd iawn I fodloni. Do you know what that means? I fodloni. This is me trying to speak Welsh, for Jesus Christ. I fodloni, I thought it was to please. This isn't going to work, is it? Jesus, Google Translate. Maybe I'll say it in English then. I've been trying to please your husband for so long. Helen, I know how hard Barrie is to please. And I also know that he would never ever pick someone who wasn't perfect. And I know, and I think that he's made an absolute perfect choice. Because you two are perfect together, and you are so... And it means so much, it means so much to me. There's someone I love so much has found someone who he loves so much. And you're going to have such a fantastic life together. And it makes me so happy. And I'd like to thank you for that. Thank you. So I'd just like to give you a bit of love. French love whistling. and raise your glasses to the most beautiful pair in the room, the new Mr. and Mrs. Weston. Thank you.
I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside I hope waiting on a line of wings and blue, just to be the next to be with you. Younger than